We're dissecting Scrum to take a look at it piece by piece. Today is the turn of the sprint review. TLDR, it's more than just a demo. Hi, my name is Gary Strawn. Welcome to Development That Pays. We do a video like this one every Wednesday or sometimes every other Wednesday. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hit that bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Empirical process control, otherwise known as empiricism. Is that ringing any bells? It might surprise you to know that empiricism is the thing on which Scrum is founded. It says so right there in the Scrum guide. And luckily for us, it contains a definition as well. Empiricism asserts that knowledge comes from experience and from making decisions based on what is known. The Scrum Guide goes on to talk about the 3 pillars of empirical process control: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. And the sprint review is all about those last 2 pillars. At the end of each sprint, we inspect and we adapt. But what do we inspect and what gets adapted? Well, slightly simplistically, it's the increment that is inspected and it is the product backlog that is adapted. And this is probably a good point to say that the picture you're looking at now forms the center point of a rather lovely cheat sheet, the Scrum cheat sheet, a copy of which is waiting for you at the other side of a link that you will find, well, somewhere around this video. Click the link, follow the instructions, and it will be winging its way to you shortly. The Scrum Guide is rather explicit about the elements that go into a proper sprint review. I count 7 bullet points and only one of those is the demo. Now really, this should come as no surprise. In the same way that the daily Scrum isn't just an update, the sprint review isn't just a demo. Remember where we came in? Empiricism and those 3 pillars? A daily stand-up that's just a series of updates may tick the box of inspection, but there's no adaptation. And similarly, a sprint review that's only a demo, again, there's inspection maybe, but adaptation not at all. So if we're doing a sprint review, something must change, adapt, or it's really been a big waste of everyone's time. With that said, let's go back to that list of 7 bullet points from the Scrum Guide. Number 1, the product owner explains what product backlog items have been done and what has not been done. Number 2, the development team discusses what went well during the sprint, what problems it ran into, and how those problems were solved. Are we slightly overlapping with the retrospective? Number 3, the development team demonstrates the work that it has done and answers questions about the increment. Excellent, the demo is in the list. Good to know. Number 4, the product owner discusses the product backlog as it stands. He or she projects likely target and delivery dates based on progress to date, open brackets, if needed. Number 5, the entire group collaborates on what to do next, so that the sprint review provides valuable input to subsequent sprint planning. Number 6, review of how the marketplace or potential use of the product might have changed. What is the most valuable thing to do next? And finally, number 7, and this one is a bit of a mouthful, review of the timeline, budget, potential capabilities, and marketplace for the next anticipated releases of functionality or capability of the product. I wonder how you react to that list. Again, I have to be honest and tell you that I've never been involved in a sprint review that was anywhere near that comprehensive. So I'm curious, of those 7 points that we've just gone through, which ones do you typically cover during a sprint review? I'd be curious to know. Let me know in the comments below. A list of numbers, I'm guessing there might be a short list of numbers, a list of numbers would do. That's just about it on sprint review, but keep watching. There are many other videos in this series on Scrum. You might start with one of these 2.